Alright, so I had a 2008 Jeep Patriot, a 2012 Jeep Patriot, and a 2011 Jeep Patriot. This one is a 2.0 auto. This is a 2.4 4x4. That one's front wheel drive. And this is a 2.4 4x4. They're all automatic, and they all will have this issue. I literally checked the ones off of the black one, off of the gray one, and off of the green one. Yeah, all the colors in the rainbow. And they were all corroded. So if your car has power but won't crank or start, check the main relay. The main relay is down here. It's next to this one, the middle one. I took them all off to put onto the other one, but I realized they're all corroded, so I'm gonna get new ones for all 3 cars. 12 freaking fuses. Well, relays. And that's all it really was. I did see a video that this cable could possibly be corroded as well, because they did an amazing job at over at Chrysler to make sure that this car was up and going, you know. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make one good car out of 3. So this is a Latitude 4x4. That one I think I already have a buyer, and this one I also think I have a buyer, but ultimately I want to keep this guy because no body damage. The only problem, this one has the biggest problem of them all though. So I think the pressure solenoid switch is broken. It says it's stuck on, and I won't shift out of first gear. So what I have to do is I basically have to open up the transmission and get a solenoid and do all that. So I'm not gonna bore you with the story time. So basically, you take off this cover, you pull up on this side, and I would recommend putting some grease on these from now on, because yeah, this guy's a bad fuse. All right, so what I'm seeing is they all get corroded and they all turn out like this. And what you don't want is one of these prongs to just get stuck inside of the car, and then you'll be left out with really messed up car. So check your things. I know this is like for like last resort sort of deals, but if it's on an East Coast car, a West Coast car, and even a Washington car, well, the Washington car I get because of all the water, but this one was in the dry and they're all corroded. So check those. And this guy was in Aloha, which is not too far from here. That doesn't say Aloha, that says Aloha, like Oregon Aloha. If you didn't know, now you know. So yeah, no crank, no start, but I had power, good battery. I was trying to get this guy to like clean up in there, and from what I figured out was the main relay was bad. I went to extremes and assumed that this was all corroded down here, so I took off the wheel and did all that. But it's not that. It was much simpler than that. Check your main relay. And again, the main relay is that guy. Right next to the one that says Omniron, it goes right next to it. And that is on the closer front side. And you don't have to take off your battery, you don't have to take off anything. It's over here on the side. And I was checking all the fuses because, you know, I wanted to be sure that it wasn't anything else. So the car works, the car turns on, and we're good to go. I mean, yeah, that's all it is. And this one has everything. It has all the options. So that's why I want this gray one. It has a block warmer. You can plug this guy in and it will keep charge. It has 120 volt inside. It has the nicest seats out of the 3. It has the nicest body out of the 3. Oh, Mopar, baby. And yeah, I mean, it's the best package one. That's the only one that really works. This guy, the 4x4, doesn't work. So I'm sorry to bore you guys, but yeah, check your main relay. check all of your relays, and I recommend changing them all, because the last thing you want is what happened on this one, and one of those little things snapped off straight up inside. So one of these prongs right here is gone inside of there, so now I have to fish it out somehow. But yeah, that's all it is. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy back together and get it sold, so I can only have 2 Jeeps and not 3, because I guess my wife needed me to have this out soon.